I changed the name, so we'll see what happens. They got get that old scent back. You get that old scent back. I think, as long as this shit works.
What's the topic?
You'll see, man. You'll be right. You'll be just cool enough with it. Plus the other one, right? What was the other one you just said?
The illegals.
Right. The Uber shit. Right. I got that too. Right.
Yeah, but that one, you need to do that in the mass, bro, on the other channel, bro.
No. I will ask you questions about it. I got you on that. I got you. I mean, I'm with that. I'm definitely with that.
We can do it over here, but we need to do it over there too.
No, we need to go over there and get new and push it through all the same channels we did. You know, like I say, we'll be able to beat the ground up with it. You know.
On the table during a furlough or during a layoff can be a challenge. But starting today, the Capital Area Food Bank is stepping up to provide essential help to impacted federal workers and contractors when they need it most. The nonprofit is launching new food distribution sites all across the DMV, the first of which set to open in less than an hour. And News 4's Megan McGrath joins us live in Hyattsville, where that food bank will be held. Talk to a little bit about I should say, what's happening there, the need for this, and when people can start attending. Megan?
Well, the need is great. We've been seeing it building over the last couple of weeks. Folks are now going without paychecks as this government shutdown continues here. They're not even going to start distributing food at this location for another hour, and you can see the line that is forming here already. Food banks around the DMV are helping out, and today the Capital Area Food Bank has set up a new distribution site here in Hyattsville at No Limits Outreach Ministry. All you have to do is come here, show your federal ID, and you'll get a box of shelf-stable food. You can see.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Now what you got to say? Now what you got to say? Now what you got to say?
Of course these Democrats want niggas to be taking handouts. Ain't it crazy how they want to give you handouts but don't want you to make no money out this bitch?
Yeah, now what you got to say? Cook, nigga, cook.
They great with you taking some food, some shelf stable boxed ass food. They don't want you to go buy nothing from the butcher shop. They want you to take handout.
Yo, show your federal ID. You heard what she said. Show your federal ID, and we're going to give you some free food with your po ass.
Area Food Bank has set up a new distribution site here in Hyattsville at No Limits Outreach Ministry. All you have to do is come here, show your federal ID, and
show your federal ID, you big-time federal worker. You know, I'm way more poor than you, but I eat well. You understand? I get cooked food, fresh food from the butcher and thereof. HD Live, what's good, Pip?
Are helping out, and today the Capital Area Food Bank has set up a new distribution site here in Hyattsville at No Limits Outreach Ministry. All you have to do is come here, show your federal ID, and you'll get a box of shelf-stable food. You can see one of the boxes right here, lots of things inside. We've got spaghetti, we've got shelf-stable milk, there's rice, other things. You can see there right here, lots of things inside. We've got
spaghetti, milk,
we've got
powdered or cotton milk,
shelf-stable
off the
milk.
Let's go.
There's
rice.
Other
now the Hispanics will do wonders with this.
Things you can see they're pulling more boxes out here, and actually No Limits Outreach Ministry, they've been collecting donations of their own. If you look at this table right here, here are other food items that people are going to be able to access here today.
Nice. What you got to say, Pimp? Look at that, taking care of them.
Yeah, look at all them packages.
Why they wasn't getting that food when they had the job? They still give out that food all the time. Whether you got a job or not, that they always giving this food out. Why they ain't go get it before then?
Hey, look, why ain't they giving that shit out to everybody?
They do.
Why is it just?
Not there.
Why,
You're right.
nah,
You're
I'm
right.
just saying.
Fed
Why is it
workers.
just?
Right.
Why is it just for the Fed? Why you gotta? Why can't you be a regular person who done lost your food stamps and being impacted? And next month, why ain't boxes being shipped out to everybody?
Right. Because in New York, you could just get on the line. You know, no matter whether you're a federal employee or not, just get on that line and get you some food.
Yeah, why they got to show up to the building? Why, if they y'all employees, y'all got their address. Why couldn't you just send them shit like it's Thanksgiving out here?
First come,
You know
first
what I mean?
serve.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right, because
Here,
you're a big government official.
take our fucking handouts, you peasants.
Right. Come get it. Like you basically what they call them is seagulls.
Day as well. Now, I've been talking to furloughed workers here. They're coming here to pick up boxes of food. They've been talking about how difficult it's been.
Right.
Now, I talked to one woman who didn't want her face shown on television, another woman who didn't mind being identified. But again, they say that they're going without paychecks and that buying groceries has really gotten tough.
Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever.
Because you hold on, man.
Hold on. You can definitely tell.
Stop the show. Stop the show.
That is Keisha.
Stop the show. Stop the show. I've never been able to take advantage of this because you above this, bitch. Why you here now? Let the needy get that, you rich bitch. Yo, that is a black woman if you ain't never heard one.
To one woman who didn't want her face shown on television, another woman who didn't mind being identified. But again, they say that they're going without paychecks and that buying groceries has really gotten tough.
Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament.
Look at Big Mama in the back.
Ever.
Look at Big Mama.
Served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal.
I served 21 years in the military. You go, girl. You go, you gladiator bitch. What you got, pimp? What you got?
Of course, she served 21 years in the military doing nothing. She ain't had to go fight no war. She didn't go to Iraq. She ain't had to do what she was doing. Some administrative work. Oh, help me ass, but won't help her husband. If she wouldn't have to stand in that line if she had her husband.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government employee was stability. That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched.
Hello, guys. Everything you guys been talking about.
The reason I wanted to become a federal employee because I thought it was a forever job.
Right. Guess who you told to kiss your ass?
I don't need no man.
Guess who you told to kiss your ass?
I don't need no man.
Unbelievable. I always show you the real side of these bitches. Let's go.
For you was stability. That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched away from us.
You know, it's pretty difficult. You know, you're trying to figure out.
Gladiator.
Notice they ain't saying that stability has been snatched by members of their party.
Brother, they too selfish to give a fuck about that. All they care about is me. You know? And that's who you in this boat with. Look at her by herself. Nice leather interior. You know?
She better go sell that car. Use the train. Get an Uber.
Nice leather interior, sister. Doing well for yourself, boo.
How you're gonna, pay your bills, eat, but I mean, you have to make a way. So, so that's why I'm here today, to see what the options are as far as,
Right.
food options we can get today.
There you go, guys. Hold on.
Keisha can't destroy shit.
We're just walking through the food bank line, about to get some free groceries because of the shutdown.
Today is only for federal employees and contractors from the federal government. I have never seen anything like going on like this, even with our regular food pantry. It's never been this many people.
It's overwhelming. It's mind-boggling. I myself work for the Department of Agriculture, so yes, and I've run into quite a few co-workers here.
I didn't think I'd be in a food bank line. I got a raise right before the government shutdown. So we're kind of the opposite is happening right now.
I mean, it's really no words. It's like, wow, I can't believe I'm here, because you always thought that getting a government job or, a federal job, that's security. And
talk to him, Pep. Talk to him, Pep.
Hey, the forever jobs. You always thought that everything lasts forever.
Forever, ever?
Forever, ever. I did not know. I did not know that they get rid of jobs for real. I thought I would be able to just have no skill and still be able to pay my bills by the government will, because daddy is the government.
It's not,
Oh, this is very important. I mean, with my rent due next week, I could take anything I can get. At this point, I haven't gotten a paycheck this month. You gotta save every dime at this point. With rent, car insurance, student loans, those are not stopping. Gas, electricity.
Student loans.
Negro! Friend, if you swallowing, goggling.
What's good? Talk to him, Pep.
All that Keisha can destroy is some food, nigga. That's why she in that line, boy.
Ow!
That's about it.
Yo, they about to get cooked. We might be the first ones on it, but they gonna get cooked.
Hey, wait.
A bit more
Didn't they say that if they lost their jobs, we better watch out because they got so much experience they was gonna take ours?
Brother, I'm gonna play those videos too on how the private sector, like you said, they got to take either an undercut. You understand? Or it's filled up already. You already told that. You already broke that down. You already broke them down on that, pimp.
This is the News 4 Rundown.
Once the shutdown is over, he specifically mentioned projects in states controlled by Democrats.
Let's go.
We're going to have enough for everybody. They're sending another truck.
With the government shutdown entering week 4 and no end in sight.
Just give her 2 boxes and a pizza.
For federal workers,
Let's
the paychecks
go.
have stopped, but they still have families to feed.
You good? I hope it helps you.
The Capital Area Food Bank is now doing food giveaways for federal workers. Here at this site in Hyattsville, many folks asked that we not show their faces, but told us times have been tough.
It's not fair that the federal government employees and military members are being used as pawns in whatever this is.
It's expensive. You go in 1 week, something's $5. The next time it's $10. It's a tough time.
The food giveaways will take place 4 times a week at different locations in D.C.
God bless you. God bless you, okay? Y'all come back for church. 11 o'clock, we're here.
And these volunteers aren't the only ones stepping up.
We are opening our donations next week to federal workers, so we're asking people just to submit their information.
Only to federal workers, guys. Only to federal workers. What you got to say about that, pimp? Only to federal workers. Very important for you.
You know they don't believe in feeding no peasants, bro. You know that. They don't want to feed no peasants. They barely want to feed their employees.
You know what? You know what? The big channels need to crush their ass because you tackling them well. Y'all out there giving selective people food, all the hunger going on in the DMV area. You Democrats are more happy that Trump cleaned it up, and the hungry stay hungry. You greedy fucks. You won't allow other hungry people to come get none of this food. What a selfish group of people! Unbelievable. Yo, they selfish.
We're going to put it on a list.
Shayna Greenbaum runs a meal delivery company in Hyattsville called Healthy Fresh Meals. Federal workers can sign up to receive about 3 to 5 meals at a time. Greenbaum herself used to work in the federal government and says she knows what it's like to be furloughed.
It's always been something really important to me to make sure that people are fed. It's how I grew up. My mom always said, if you have food and somebody else doesn't, you give it away, because that's just what you do.
Back at this giveaway site.
If you're in the line, you don't get served today, we'll schedule an appointment for tomorrow.
Federal workers say they're just holding out hope the shutdown ends soon.
Yes, we're going to pray we're back to work.
Amy Cho, News 4.
And stay with News 4 as we help you navigate the shutdown. Download the NBC Washington app to have the latest push alerts sent to your phone. In Alexandria this morning, people rallied against the sheriff's office.
Here, but right now,
All right, hold on, guys. Let's get to the other side.
We're just walking through the food bank.
It's horrible, bitch.
Okay, and they look. Yeah, I know there's a lot of things going on right now, but this is in your own backyard in Prince George's County, and I really think people should pay attention to this. My name is Jenny Bamboo. I'm the Maryland reporter for public radio here, and geez, I just came back from the first distribution for federal workers for food, and the lines just stretched around the corners, hundreds of boxes of food. And these are like the things I heard from federal workers, so I think you guys should just pay attention to. One, people are feeling a lot of shame. A lot of people don't want to talk to me.
Talk about it, my nigga. Talk to me, that nigga. What we do over here is we show the shame in bitches. Talk to me, pimp. Talk to me.
I'm in the car wash right now.
Unbelievable. These bitches are pissed. They said they feel shame for having to go get food. And I tell you niggas something. They'll take that over coming to be your wife. That's how horrible these. You got plenty food in your fridge. All she got to do is do what? Let you please her. And she could eat all the food, cook all the food she want. She don't have to leave, or she do, but she definitely could take a shower or wash herself up. And she could do all these things and get all the food in the world. But these gladiators would rather go stand on a free food line than get with your black ass.
Negro!
Completely get that, right? Like, this is not their best moment. They don't want to be in lines waiting for food.
What is the Gladiator BW's best moment? Independent, handouts by the government, DEI, working, sitting on their ass, causing trouble at the job site, making sure that their job is secure, running through different jobs, get into the bag.
Girlfriend, if you swallowing, goggling.
Run out, because at one point it did run out, and then everybody had to wait, and then they brought in a new truck with more boxes, but people were finally clapping. But they had been out there since 8 a.m. that morning.
People were out there clapping. They were out there clapping when the new food truck came.
Negro!
Anxiety. A lot of people are talking about, they don't know how long it's going to last. The woman who was taking care of her two extra parents, and she also has a child, and so she was really, really stressed out because she's a winner in her house, and she didn't know how long this was going to last. The third thing, and this is a little political, but I asked people, who do you blame for the shutdown? And I will say, not a single person said Democrats. They said that they wanted Republicans to come to the table and they wanted their health care.
Ma'am, you out there for food.
asked them, are you willing to, put yourself out there for healthcare? And they said yes, overwhelmingly. Nobody said no that I asked. And I think that's very interesting to just note, because at one point you would think that, given the lines, given what they're dealing with as people on the front lines of this political battle, that they would be the first ones to say, oh no, time out. But every single person I talked to said that they wanted Democrats to hold out for healthcare. Anyway, I'm out of time, but keep up.
There you go, guys.
Hold out for health care for illegal immigrants. Say the whole story.
The Capital Area Food Bank has already given out more than 100 different food boxes. They've run out and they've had to get some more. And they're doing this in partnership with the church. Can you please talk to us, Pastor, about what you're seeing?
My name is Pastor Carter at No Limits Outreach Ministry. We served over 170 people, and we have about another 200 in line. Everybody's gonna get something. If you're not here yet, don't come back. Look at the food bank website, the Capital Area Food Bank website. They have other places where you can go tomorrow. And if it's like today, you need to be there early.
How early do people need to come out? How early do people come out today?
I got here at around 8 o'clock, and the line had already started.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning lets us know there's a need. We will be here until the last bit of food is given out. The time we supposed to stop is 2. I can look around now and see we're going to be going much after 2.
And Pastor, you said, what were you praying for? You said you were praying something interesting.
The first thing is that the federal government open up. The second thing is that we get more resources to help us capture this need. You can contact the National Capital Area Food Bank. You can contact us. But we need resource to help.
You said you might not have enough for tomorrow, right?
So what happens, we run appointments to tomorrow. We run appointments Monday through Thursday. And if there's no food, we don't have appointments. But we always will have something. Nobody's going to go hungry. We have enough resources. We have enough other food banks we partner with. We have enough stores that we pick up from. So you'll see this today, but starting tomorrow morning, we start picking up from other stores. And we have a partnership with Partner Direct through the food bank. We pick up from other stores, and we always have something.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I need one more thing.
There we go, guys. What's up?
Many federal workers are having trouble buying groceries as this shutdown drags on. And so they're lining up here at a food distribution center in Hyattsville this morning. Now, the Capital Area Food Bank is running 5 new food distribution sites for federal workers.
Whoa, that's that big girl we saw from another video. That's the big purple girl we saw from another video.
One just opened up today at No Limits Out.
She said, give me them Cheetos. Look, she said, give me them Cheetos.
One just opened up today at No Limits.
Oh, gave the bitch 2 bags of Cheetos.
One just opened.
Look at this bullshit, this hungry fat bitch. 3 bags of Cheetos.
No Limits Outreach Ministry in Palmer Park. Now, all you have to do is show your federal ID.
Show your federal ID. They're not feeding everybody. That Naga, what's good?
Of course, they ain't feeding everybody. It ain't about everybody.
Federal workers.
Federal slaves.
Wow.
This is equivalent to feeding the jailhouse yard. Like this, hey, don't you got to tell them your number when you going to get your tray?
That's fucked up.
This is the equivalent. This is what's happening right now. Brought to you by the Democratic Party.
Come on. It's amazing.
Get a box of shelf-stable food, things like spaghetti and rice. You're also going to get some refrigerated items like milk and meat.
Nice. Look, taking care of them big fed workers.
To bring your ID. Now, I've been talking to furloughed workers. One wanted to remain anonymous, but she said going without a paycheck has really been difficult.
Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government employee was stability.
Right.
That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched away from us.
Right. What's good, pimp?
It was eye-opening. When you tell you this was around the block, it was around the block, down the corner, and then around another block. Look, federal workers, a lot of them telling Fox 5, they have never asked for any kind of help before, but yet here they were today, people with jobs, but without paychecks, and right now trying to figure out how they're going to put food on their family's table. Take a look at this scene today. Now, this food distribution was set up especially for federal workers. This distribution went on. People turned out. They showed their federal ID. They got one box of shelf-stable food, another box of produce. They expected 150 people today. They got 371. That's just a capsule of the need in our area. A lot of people told us right now they never thought they'd be on a food line, but yet here they are.
I mean, it's strange. I never thought I'd be in a food bank line. Like, I got a raise like right before this, and now it's like the exact opposite.
Just this level of uncertainty that's really is kind of scary.
With everything is going up so high, you barely have enough to save, whereas though you can put it away for hard times.
There you go, pimp. What's good?
They ain't barely have enough when they was getting them full paychecks and not saving.
Right.
That's what you get for thinking nothing. Everything's gonna last forever.
Wow.
Yeah, you got into the game for still. What job you ever had in your life where you didn't think you might lose it? What's wrong with these people?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Now they can't go find another job.
That's the problem. They're trying.
Oh, well, no, they ain't trying because there's plenty jobs out there hiring. There's plenty, just not the ones they want. You know they all trying to sit down. That's what happened when you all trying to have a office with air conditioning. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get that. It ain't enough of those jobs.
You lucky I don't got my amen shit set up. Amen.
I did.
Yo, we the first ones breaking the food line on the federal workers. Subscribe to the channel. We are breaking news, you broke bitches standing on food lines. Why you ain't save your money?
David Austin, the government workers said that they better hope that the private sector workers never had to face them coming into the private sector because they got all types of experience and skill. So now it's time to show your hand while you was sitting there slaying. You had all them spades, my nigga. You feel me?
With your educated ass.
You're educated in financial debt because you're high-ass student loan ass.
I did. I did.
We got it here first, y'all. Fucking bitches, B.
It's still shut down and Republicans are shitting on the American people, especially federal.
That bitch, she tried to go viral with her story. It's going down. These bitches are pissed.
Hey, wait till November hit.
Oh, come on. Come on, man. Don't be like that.
I'm just saying.
Well, today that's talking about they're looking at so many individuals coming in now to the food banks to try to get food right now. Now, we do know that a lot of the SNAP benefits have been cut. So individuals that was on food assistance, they're food stamps and their food assistance has been cut. And then we also know that a lot of the federal workers have also been losing their jobs left and right. And then also we know with this government shutdown, we're going into the 21st day of the government shutdown, and individuals are not getting paid. In Atlanta, Georgia, there was literally a viral report of the airport being literally packed because TSA agents are not coming to work. So food banks are bracing themselves because they believe that they're going to have an influx of individuals coming to
federal workers, baby.
Hey, people better start driving. You get there a little bit slower, but it's gonna be safer. You don't have to worry about TSA checking you in either.
I'm just getting home from work in my truck. I have no air conditioning inside. Let me see what the just found out. So I just found out. Yes, I know the government is shut down. Yes. I've been hearing a lot of things, but I just heard that people come November 1st. We probably no longer receive their food.
They are upset, dog. The federal workers, they said, yo, we don't want to show our face.
Of course they don't want to show their face. Because they don't really believe in the shit they saying. They know it's deeper than what they talking about.
Dang. This is bad.
As this government shutdown drags on, there are a lot of federal workers who are having trouble paying the bills and having trouble putting food on the table for their families because paychecks are starting to run out. Some are seeing partial paychecks. Soon people are going to see no paycheck at all. And the Capital Area Food Bank, they are trying to help with that. I'm here at their warehouse this morning, filled with food. They're going to be doing some special distributions to federal workers. All you need to do is show a federal ID, and then you can come to one of the locations. There are several all around the DMV, Maryland, DC, and Virginia. Come with your ID, and you're going to get 2 boxes, a box of non-perishable food, and then a box of produce.
So we'll be distributing food at 5 of our partner sites across the community where we know there's a high of lower income federal workers. They'll be able to pick up a box of nutritious items as well as a box of fresh produce. And that will be available to those who come and just show any kind of ID that shows that they're affiliated with the federal government in some way as an employee or a contractor.
Now, here is a list of those distribution sites. You have to come and pick up the food. There are different distribution days at different locations. So take a look at the list here. Again, it starts on Tuesday. As this government shutdown drags on, there are a lot of federal workers who are having trouble paying the bills and having trouble putting food on the table.
Sorry about that. Let's go.
Federal agents conducted a sweep at a parking lot today for rideshare drivers. The parking lot is just steps from O'Hare Airport. Our Regina Waldron has been there for several hours. Regina, federal agents were there twice today now?
Yeah, Natalie, they were the last time around 2:15, and we were here to catch them in action. So here's what they were asking of drivers. Are you a U.S. citizen, and do you have proof? And one of the agents even came up to me, asked me the same question. But here's what I want you to do. Take a look at this parking lot. It's about 50, 60 cars here, but I am told it is usually several hundred rideshare vehicles, but not today. And also keep in mind, some of the vehicles here were towed away. So federal agents were everywhere in what is known as Alpha Lot. It is a So federal agents were everywhere in what is known as Alpha Lot. It is a designated spot for rideshare drivers. Several people were handcuffed and taken into custody. In all, we'd say agents were here for about 15 to 20 minutes, and they showed up in nondescript white minivans. This was the second time today that ICE had come here. Here's what one driver told us happened around 10 o'clock this morning.
It was pretty surprising to see him up here, though, honestly. I'm like, I ain't even see him. I was sitting in the lot for a nice little minute, and I pulled out, and they was like all around.
So the union representing...
Yeah, ICE cracking down on Uber now, y'all. ICE is cracking down on the Uber.
Them federal workers better get them some Uber, better go sign up and drive.
Right, that's what they better do.
Them rates going up now, boy. You better get it while you can.
Yo, it's funny because only the women are the ones that's getting on microphone thinking that somebody gonna help their ass.
Yeah, because only the women don't have a skill set beyond sitting behind that desk acting like you doing something.
Wow.
When they say they work for the federal government, half the time they be working for how you work for a non-profit organization. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? How can you work for something that don't generate a profit?
Right.
That means people just paying you for twiddling your thumbs.
Washington Area Food Bank, where hundreds of furloughed federal workers showed up, in some cases for the very first time.
We got milk.
Sandra Runt has worked for the Department of Housing and Urban Development for 40 years.
Why did you decide to come here? Just to stock up on food, you know, because we're not going to be getting paid this coming week.
Melissa West.
Gladiators.
How she worked for the housing development, a gladiator working for the housing development, and we the least own houses. Like, it don't even make no sense, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? What's she been doing?
Doing for everybody else, thinking that it was going to help her.
Bro, come on.
Thinking helping somebody else is going to help her stinking ass. That's what they do, man. That's what they do.
This is crazy. How come the news is front and center at all of this bullshit, bro?
For, like you said, for sympathy and more handouts. You know the rules.
Like, people can't see the play that's being run. Like, come on, y'all gotta see this play. This a play that's being run on y'all minds right here.
It's the pick and roll over and over and over and over.
That's it, bro. And they ain't even hitting it. They bricking every time. They missing layups. They ain't even hitting the backboard.
All right, flopping, doing all sort of stupid shit to fuck up the play. Don't know how to run it.
Westbrook is a 22-year veteran of the Defense Department.
I need to pay my bills.
Oh, who is she defending? Who the fuck she defending, bro? What kind of standards does the Defense Department have?
Oh man. Look at this is what's been happening. These are I'ma say it, ugly black bitches that play independent without a man, able to eat themselves out of weight, wear stupid, unattractive shit without having to answer to nobody. These are these bitches. They coming out the woodwork.
Yeah, Pete Hegseth needs to get rid of that. That does not stand for defense right there.
Why did you decide to come here? Just to stock up on food, you know, because we're not going to be getting paid this coming week.
Melissa Westbrook is a 22-year veteran of the Defense Department.
I need to pay my bills, and you need this to hurry up and, you know, be over with. So it's stressful.
There you go, God.
What bill? Her DoorDash bill?
There you go, God. Now, this is the new, because they ran out of food. So the new truck came with the new food.
A second truckload of food had to be brought in due to the high demand.
This is overwhelming.
Pastor Oliver Carter helps run the food pantry, but even he isn't immune.
My wife works for the federal government right now.
And she's furloughed.
She's furloughed, and we got a check last week, a half a check, and this week is no check coming, so we should be in line too. It's really great that we can help other people while we need help.
Tonight, President Trump rejected Democrats' request for a meeting, saying that he would love to, but only if they reopen the government. Meantime, the Senate is set to vote on a bill that could pay some federal workers who have been working without pay during the shutdown.
There you go, guys.
The shutdown of the federal government.
So this is the big news that's out there. They standing on lines and shit.
Today, a stark reminder about...
Jim, this was eye-opening when you were trying to figure out how they're going to... One, that's just a capsule of the need in our area. A lot of people told us right now they never thought they'd be on a food line.
We have so many federal workers in our area, and the Capital Area Food Bank in their hunger report for 2025 said already this year, 36% of families are struggling to put
Look at all them gladiators.
Food on the table. There were also a lot of mixed emotions here. There was anger over the fact that these federal employees were put in this position over a political disagreement. There was also a bit of shyness about having to ask for this help in the first place.
Your pride to the side and asking for the help is the hardest part.
There you go, guys. That's what happened to your relationship with the black women. Asking you for help was the hardest part. And guess what? They would still rather go to the government, stand on the food line, than ask you.
That's good, because we ain't helping anyway.
Oh!
Help the first place. Your pride to the side and asking for the help is the hardest part of all of this, because I was never the one to even ask anyone for help.
I'm not optimistic.
We know, bitch.
Watching the news, nothing personal, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything additional that's going on, because it'll just be more. Yeah.
Capital Area Food Bank tells Fox 5 that if there's something you want to do to help these folks,
Right. Donations
are very important now.
What I tell you? What did I tell you? So they could get other help, like you said. That's why they doing it.
Well,
only for the federal workers, though.
That's good. Look, we ain't helping anyway, so it don't even matter. Stand your ass in that line like a good fucking
monkey,
attack dog.
Monkey.
Yeah,
Monkey.
good fucking monkey, and wait on your 2 bananas, bitch, because that's all your big ass need anyway.
President Trump is suggesting that the Justice Department should pay him more than $230 million in damages. And OpenAI has launched a web browser for federal staffers, most site in Maryland.
Lines of federal workers waiting for food boxes wrapped around the grocery store and into the neighborhood. The county is home to more than 60,000 federal workers. Jay, a furloughed federal employee who only wanted to use his first name out of fear of losing his job, says he has a 1 in 5.
Yo, them bitches, those are boss bitches in the DMV, B. Boss
Bro,
bitches.
no wonder, man. That is 60,000 federal workers, bro.
And what percentage you think is bitches? What percentage you think of bitches?
Probably 80%, 85%.
Boss bitches.
Yo, it was an interesting statistic I heard last night. All the hard jobs are men jobs. Like I'm in my car, so I ain't got the paperwork on me, but bruh, it was like engineering, truck driving, like all the hard jobs, bruh, are men. Like 80% or better, men. You see what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's what they get. You know what I mean? Like, because you can go be shaped like Shamu and make a boss bitch salary, I guess.
Right. Look at all these big bitches. Look at all these big bitches. Look.
It's crazy, bro.
Look. You a federal worker, you a big bitch.
Hey,
grocery store and
he was in line when he said it was inflated.
into the neighborhood. The county is home to more than 60,000 federal workers. Jay, a furloughed federal employee who only wanted to use his first name out of fear of losing his job, says he has a 1 and a 5-year-old at home.
Kids, they eat a lot. And then you try to get them stuff that's healthy as well. It's a lot on the parents.
This is the first in a series of food drives specifically for federal workers across the D.C. metro area. It started with 300.
Only for federal workers, y'all. Only for federal workers. This is when they giving them the uppity food, the uppity handout food.
Boxes for 150 families, but ran out halfway through distribution. Organizers say they're doubling the number of boxes for the rest of the week. For NPR News, I'm Jenny Abamu in Hyattsville, Maryland.
Court documents show the president planned.
What's good?
Hey man, look, this is ridiculous. When President Trump said he wanted to shrink government, I understand what he means. When you got 60,000 government employees in one area, that is absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy because they say we pay taxes too. How you pay taxes and you getting paid off of income tax money? You getting paid off of taxes. So how you pay a tax? Look, double the pot. You just re-putting money in the pot that already came out.
You got the lucky hand.
Nah, it's unlucky now because what they're not saying is that a lot of these jobs are not coming back.
Hello.
But everybody can't do that. So by the time I do start really feeling the pinch, hopefully the government will be back open.
I'm going to definitely try our best for those things. Hopefully, I have tried to put some things in place, keeping myself busy, keeping myself occupied. And still.
Look at them gladiators in the background by themselves. Stupid bitches.
Be on the lookout, but we can only hope to see what happens.
So those workers being very strategic, using this food bank as an opportunity to stock up on food as they try to, manage their budget and bills. But many of these federal workers, even though they say they have some means to maybe stay afloat for the next couple of weeks, they are concerned the longer this drags on.
Yeah, they're doing the best they can.
Let's go. Where's my black queens at now? Where the black queens at? Huh? Where the black queens?
Hey, and half of them bitches, they can survive 60 or 90 days without no food. They'll be just all right. They gonna look better. They'll be able to get a nigga after that, everything. So they need to just go on. They need to go on real humble and fast and bring their health back in order, because you won't need all that medication and your government health care plan if you quit eating all that bullshit you've been feeding. All that Chick-fil-A you've been sending your ass while you at work through DoorDash. You know they DoorDash bill out of, man, look, they better go get a DoorDash job.
Wow.
Hey, I watched a man who was an air traffic controller. He complained on TV, and then he said he had to go because he had to go work DoorDash so he can still make some money.
Right. That's fucked up. Yeah, man, they getting that, they giving this free food to the government workers, y'all. All the boss bitches. You heard?
Food for me, not for thee. Like, they ain't giving it to none of the regular people.
Boss bitches. Boss bitches.
Feeling the strain of the shutdown. More than 1 million, in fact, are either furloughed or working without pay, with, of course, no end in sight right now. In Maryland, just outside Washington, D.C., a food bank held a special event just for federal employees, serving more than double the households that they were expecting. Many say they're desperate for help as the pay freeze drags on.
Normally it's maybe a week or two or a day or two, whatever, for furlough, but not like this, where there's nothing coming in.
There are resources available here in Houston for federal workers struggling to pay for basic needs during the shutdown. We've got a few options on your screen right now: the Houston Food Bank and Target Hunger. You can also visit our website.
Oh, this is Houston now. We was doing Maryland. This is Houston now. Pimp. Okay. So you got Maryland and you got Houston.
Let's see if the archetype stays the same.
Wow. My sisters got to stand on the food line and they're upset.
Putting food on the table during a furlough is for Megan McGrath once shutdown continues its outreach ministry. All you have to do is come here, show shelf-stable milk. There's rice, other things. You can see they're pulling more boxes out here. And actually, No Limits Outreach Ministry, they've been collecting donations of their own. If you look at this table right here, here are other food items that people are going to be able to access here today as well. Now, I've been talking to furloughed workers here. They're coming here to pick up boxes of food. They've been talking about how difficult it's been. Now, I talked to one woman who didn't want her face shown on television, another woman who didn't mind being identified. But again, they say that they're going without paychecks and that buying groceries has really gotten tough.
Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever.
Ma'am, why you don't got no food? That's first of all. What is your problem?
What is shelf-stable milk? I ain't hip.
I wouldn't know, brother. It's the shit that's in the carton, where you don't have to refrigerate it or whatever.
Oh, people drink that? Wow.
Yeah.
I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal government.
I served 21 years in the military. Let's get it, boo. Yo, she served 21 years, son. What's good?
And she ain't retired?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, she obviously didn't. She didn't serve in any capacity because, you know, they be getting money after they get out still. So she ain't getting no money. So what's really going on?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Why she can't say, like, I served 21 years in the military and, you know, I'm just out here with me and my husband so we could just keep things going. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, you know she ain't married, bro. them some of the least females is wanted by men. If you've been in the military, you're probably ugly or ran through one of the two.
Oh, come on, man.
Just being real, bro. Come on, bro.
Man.
Nobody want no super gladiator. You already got to deal with regular gladiators. She went in the military. You know she thinks she a super gladiator.
Come on. Come on, pimpin'.
I'm just saying, nobody want to deal with that, bro. I mean, and she obviously didn't want to show her face for a reason. I mean,
okay, let's do it. Let's do it. From the size of her feet and from the size of her legs, do you think she's a big bag bitch or a regular bitch?
oh, that's definitely a big bag.
Really?
Yeah, look at how that leg just encompasses that shoe.
Wow.
That's definitely a big bag.
Wow.
And she was getting paid too. What's them? Them some nice ones right there. Look like some Air Maxes. Them ain't cheap. You know what I mean? She better go sell them. She can buy some food.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
She probably pulled up in an Audi or a Mercedes. You know, they all been saying they embarrassed to stand in that line, so you know their car ain't cheap.
Wow.
Come on now. Let's be real about this.
Wow. Wow.
You know that they all boss chicks, you know what I mean? She got the baggy pants on from the 1990s. Yeah, that's a big bag.
Wow.
No doubt. No doubt. You know if she wasn't a big bag, the pants wouldn't be fucking baggy, bro.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. You guys are rough on the sisters.
They rough on themselves. They chose to be rough on themselves when they gave up on the family.
Wow.
The number one opposition to things becoming the way they are now was the black family. And they have participated in destroying the black family. As much as they want to blame the men, they was the ones getting all the handouts. Even apparently forever jobs.
Wow.
You know, stability, which that rug has been forcefully pulled from under them. Their words.
Unbelievable.
I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. Ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever.
Ever.
I served 21 years advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever.
Ever.
I served 21 years in the military like this. I've not been in this predicament ever.
She
I
said
served 21 years in the
predicament
military.
ever.
I've been a federal in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government employee was
Yeah, that is that big bitch. They gave that big bitch 3 bags of Cheetos. That's the same big bitch right there. That's the same big bitch. Gave that bitch 3 bags of Cheetos.
Been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government employee was stability. That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched.
Oh!
It's been snatched. The same way.
Since I have
The
to admit,
same
this is
way
the first
she
time I've ever
snatched them
taken
fucking Cheetos.
That's fucked up. Yo, that's my sister, son. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback, son. That's my quarterback, son.
advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament.
Super gladiator. That's what I'm
I served
saying.
21 years in the military. I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government employee was stability. That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched. That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched. That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched away from us. You know, it's pretty difficult. You know, you're trying to figure out.
Gladiator. Oh, hell no. Gladiator. Gladiator.
How you're gonna, pay your bills, eat, but I mean, you have to make a way. So that's why I'm here today to see what
how you
options
gonna
are.
pay your bills? Eat. Like that eat came out so desperate, nigga. Pay your bills. Eat.
I mean, you have to make a way. So that's why I'm here today to see what the options are as far as food options we can get today. Well, it's pretty difficult. You're trying to figure out how you're gonna pay your bills, eat. You're trying to figure out how you're gonna pay your bills, eat. But figure out how you're gonna pay your bills, eat.
Oh
Pretty
my
difficult.
God.
You're trying to figure out how you're gonna pay your bills.
Ma'am, go get a fucking husband, you rock tooth bitch. Go get a man.
Not with them bifocals.
Unfucking real. They won't go get a man. They'll go stand on the free food line.
Yeah, because to go get a man, she got to go do some jumping jacks.
Ah, come on.
I'm just being real, bro. Not even a big nigga want that, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on.
I'm sorry, super gladiators. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Yo, let's go. Let's go to the other side. Let's go. Hey.
We're just walking through the food bank line to get some free groceries because of the shutdown.
They are employees and contractors from the federal government. I have never seen anything going on like this.
Look. Oh, they won't let me pause it. Look at all the gladiators.
Employees and contractors from the federal government. I have never seen anything going on like this, even with our regular food pantry. It's never been this many people.
It's overwhelming. It's mind-boggling. I myself work for the Department of Agriculture, so and I've run into customers.
I work for the Department of Agriculture. Gladiator. Get it, girl. Yo, what's going to happen if they just keep this shit shut down? What's going to happen?
That was the plan all along.
Oh.
Most of these jobs ain't coming back, bruh. Wait till they realize that.
Wow.
Wait till the play's been run all the way.
So that's
then they're gonna say they're gonna blame that on Trump too. But it was Democratic legislation that's making all of this take place. It was planned anyway. It don't matter who would have became president. This was going to happen.
I myself agriculture, so yes, and I've run into quite a few co-workers here.
Well, I didn't think I'd be in the food bank line. I got a raise right before the government shut down. So we're kind of the opposite is happening right now.
Go get a man, bitch. What is wrong with these people?
They would rather stand in the food bank line than bow down and serve a man, bro. They don't want to serve. They don't want to be no. They don't want to serve no man.
This is an expose. This is how far bitches are willing to go. Do you understand? This is wild. She'll go stand in a food bank knowing she got her job removed and she could get herself together. But what do these bitches do? Go out looking like a piece of shit. It don't matter, bitch. We'll still fuck you as long as you clean and your pussy don't stink. But for the most part, we could do something together, you stupid bitch.
Kind of right now. I mean, it's really no word. It's like, wow, I can't believe I'm here.
Look at this pussy. Damn, look at that pussy.
It's like, wow, I can't believe I'm here, because you always thought that.
Wow, that's a real pussy.
Here,
How much, my niggas? How much?
Because you always thought that getting a government
How
job
much?
was,
How much for that woman?
wow, I can't believe I'm here, because you always thought that getting a.
How much, pimp?
I'm good.
Wow.
Because you always thought that getting a government job or a federal job that's security.
How much? How much? How much?
She broke right now anyway.
Federal job that's security, and it's not. I mean, if due next week, I can take anything I can get. At this point, I haven't gotten a this month.
Which
now she right there, yeah, she could pay.
But she need to go get a man.
Hey, she could pull it off.
She looked like a stupid, rebellious bitch from her parents, come from a good family. Stupid bitch.
Hey, she had to bow down and top it off every night, but she could pull it off.
My rent due next week. I can take anything I can get. At this point, I haven't gotten a paycheck this month. Gotta save every dime at this.
I'll take those little bitty itty titties. I'll take those little.
All you need is a mouthful.
At this point, I haven't.
Oh man!
Take anything I can get.
Look at those little ass titties.
My rent due next week. I could.
Unfucking real.
My rent due next week. I could take anything I can get. At this point, I haven't gotten a paycheck.
Yeah, but she got a nice. She got a nice smile.
Some dick for show.
I'm telling you, she got a nice smile, bro.
Gotta save every dime at this point. With rent, car insurance.
Bitch, you need to be bending your pussy over for some nigga, bitch, and you wouldn't have to be out there. Unfucking believable.
At this point, rent, car insurance, student loans, those are not stopping. Gas, electricity, but this is a bit more flexible, so this is great.
Hey, yo, it's real out there, yo. You heard?
Hey, they'll be all right.
I wanted you niggas to know, B.
They gladiators, they'll be all right. They tough as shit.
I wanted you niggas to know what's happening out here with the federal workers.
I'm outside in Prince George's County, where the Capital Area Food Bank has already given out more than 100 different food boxes. They've run out, and they've had to get some more. And they're doing this in partnership with the church. Can you please talk to us, Pastor, about what you're seeing?
No, my name is Pastor Carter and Northern Outreach Ministry. We served over 170 people, and we have about another 200 in line. Everybody's gonna get something. If you're not here yet, don't look at the food bank website, Capital Food Bank website. They have other places where you can go.
Morgan Freeman, Walter Bates. It's ridiculous out here.
Many federal workers are having trouble buying groceries as this shutdown drags on.
It's going down. Morgan Freeman, Walter. What? Yo, check this bit.
Really think this. My name is Jenny Bambo. I'm the Maryland reporter for public radio here. And geez, I just came back from the first distribution for federal workers for food, and the lines just down the corners, hundreds of boxes of food. And these are like the things I do for federal workers. So I think you guys should just pay attention. One, people are feeling a lot of shame. A lot of people don't want to talk to me. I completely get that, right? Like, this is not their best moment. They don't want to be in lines and waiting for food and worrying that the boxes are going to run out, because at one point it did run out and everybody had to wait, and then a new truck with more boxes, but people were finally clapping. But they had been out there since 8 a.m. that morning.
Hold on, you got some noise coming through.
I think there was also the mixture of anxiety. A lot of people were talking about, they don't know how long this is gonna last. There was one woman, she was taking care of her 2 elderly parents, and she also has a child. And so she was really, really stressed out because she's the breadwinner in her house. And she
is the breadwinner in her house. What I teach you niggas, man. These bitches ain't shit. They done did all sorts of different things to where that man's getting paid to be with that bitch. Now he's upset. She's the breadwinner.
Stop, because she's the breadwinner in her house.
That's right, bitch.
Parents, and she also has a child. And so she was really, really stressed out because she's the breadwinner in her house, and she didn't know how long this was going to last. The third thing, and this is a little political, but I asked people, who do you blame for the shutdown? And I will say,
yo, they fucked up, pimps.
They take a step aside here. There is quite a bit of military members.
Hold on.
It was eye-opening when you tell you this was around the block. It was around the block, down the corner, and then around another block. Look, federal workers, a lot of them telling Fox 5, they have never asked for any kind of help before, but yet here they were today, people with jobs, but without paychecks, and right now trying to figure out how they're going to put food on their family's table.
Wait. If you ain't getting a paycheck, you don't have a job.
Distribution went on. People turned. They got one box of shelf staples, another box of produce.
I understand.
The moment they said that you wasn't going to get paid, you should understand that you don't have a job.
That's fucked up.
Hey, it's reality. If you take people for their words, like if the owner of my company said, I'm not going to pay you, I am not showing up tomorrow. Period. I don't care. You can't ask me to do a favor for nothing. I need something, and it's got to be in a timely manner. I don't want no back pay. I don't want no IOUs. Nah, bro. We need it set up how it's set up. If it's not set up that way, I'm good.
Well, hold on. You make a good point. Let me ask you this question. So, if the government said that these gladiators could go to work and not get paid, and you think they would go to work in hopes that their job will still be there when they open back up?
Of course.
Wow.
Because they are used to taking handouts.
Wow.
See, that's All of this is just handouts. Even the jobs that they are working are just handouts. That's why he ran on the government needs to shrink. 60,000 federal employees in one area.
Right.
That it ain't like they're ICE agents or they some type of FBI. You talking about desk workers? What the hell are they doing?
Dang. But they're your sisters.
Hey man, look, they ain't my sister. My sister got a job and it's in the private sector.
But they black people that looks out for the black men.
They don't look out for the black man. That's why you don't see that many black men standing in that line.
Definitely not together as a couple.
Definitely not together. You don't even see that many black men individuals standing out there. I've seen more black men that's giving out the food than getting it.
Negro.
They got 371. That's just a capsule of the need in our area. A lot of people told us right now they never thought they'd be on a food line, but yet here they are.
I mean, it's strange. I never thought I'd be in a food business. Like, I got a raise right before this, and that's like the exact opposite.
Just this little opportunity that's really is kind of scary.
This thing is going up so high. You barely have enough to save, so you can put it away for hard times.
You can hear it in their voice. The need is real here. The Washington Council estimates that somewhere around 680,000 federal employees live in D.C., Maryland, Virginia. We have so many federal workers in our area, and the capital area bank in their report for 2025 said already this year, 36% of families are struggling to put food on the table. There were also a lot of mixed emotions here. There was anger over the fact that these federal employees were put in this position over a disagreement. There was also a bit of shyness to ask for this help.
You're prior to the signs and asking for the help is the hardest part of all of this, because I was never the one to even ask anyone for help.
I was never the one to ask anyone for help.
And she still ain't the one to ask anybody for help. They going to stand in the line to get free stuff because they know it's there. They ain't out there. Once I see them on the corner with signs in their hands saying "I'll take whatever I can," then I might throw you some change. But other than that, bro, I don't want to hear this no more. You know, tell your party to open up the fucking government and you won't be having these problems. Or you might, because a lot of these jobs ain't coming back. Forewarning.
Part of all of this, because I was never the one to even ask anyone for help. Because I was never the one to even ask anyone for help.
There you go, guys. That's the black woman in a nutshell.
You're prior to the sign and asking for the help is the hardest part of all of this.
That's the black woman in a nutshell. Why you won't get, listen to me close, guys. Why you won't get with the black man, Queen?
And asking for the help is the hardest part.
Yo, you got a question for her? Hey, anybody ask this woman a question? You got a question for her?
Why you ain't got a husband?
You're prior to the sign and asking for the help is the hardest part.
Sis, why do you think black women always wear wigs and shake their ass and do all the bad things without anybody being able to touch them?
to the side and help is the hardest part.
Miss, why do black women have the most student debt?
Ask for this help in the first place. Your pride to the side and asking for the help is the hardest part.
Now that's some funny shit.
Why won't your family feed you?
Your pride to the side and asking for the help is
Your family won't feed you because you can't put your pride to the side. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Son. That is a shame. Yo, these bitches are pathetic.
And asking your pride to the side and asking for the help is the hardest part.
Unfucking believable.
Damn, why so many of y'all big backs?
Your pride to the side and asking for the help is the hardest part.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's the story of the black woman.
Oh man.
That is it. That's it. That's it. That's the hardest part.
That's absolutely horrible. I thought you was
I mean, what pride?
Your pride to the side and asking for the help is the hardest part of all of this.
Hey, what's the saying? Pride comes before the fall.
Unfucking believable, man.
Of all of this, because I was never the one to even ask anyone for help.
There you go, guy. There you go. Why you overweight? There you go, guy. There you go. There you go. But you'll go to that free food bank, though. See, that's the difference, guys. They'll go to the free food bank.
Because they ain't gotta ask for it. They expecting it. She still ain't asking for help.
Right.
She ain't even putting pride to the side. Because if she was putting pride to the side, she'd be on camera.
That's fucked up.
Let's be real.
She was on
talking
camera.
about. That one was on camera. I ain't looking at the screen.
Yeah, she was on camera.
But a lot of them ain't. A lot of them ain't on camera.
Yeah, that other bitch who ain't on cam, I love her. She was talking that talk. I was 21 years in the military. Yeah, that's my bitch. Yeah, that's a dope bitch. That bitch said, I was 21 years in the military. Hold on. I was in the military and,
Many federal workers are having trouble buying groceries as this shutdown drags on. And so they're lining up here at a food distribution center in Hyattsville this morning. Now, the Capital Area Food Bank is running 5 new food distribution sites for federal workers in the DMV. One just opened up today at No Limit Outreach Ministry in Palmer Park. Now, all you have to do is show your federal ID and you get a box of shelf-stable food, things like spaghetti and rice. You're also going to get some refrigerated items like milk and meat. Just remember to bring your ID. Now, I've been talking to furloughed workers. One wanted to remain anonymous, but she said,
this my boo. Yo, this my boo. I'll wife this bitch. Let me know if you think she's a big back. All you see is her legs.
Going without a paycheck has really been difficult. Since I have to admit, this is the first
time. They ain't going to show her legs, but she got a good voice. She could talk my ears off any day. Let's go.
Has really been difficult.
Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal.
Oh, that's my type of gladiator right there. Man.
I served 21 years in the military.
Unfucking real, you gladiator bitch. You served 21 years, you on the food bank. My brother served that many years. That man got houses and all sorts of shit.
I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government employee was stability.
Stability, sis. Stability away from who? Pimp. Stability away from who, Pimp?
The black man.
Oh, stability away from the black man.
So she wouldn't have to put her pride to the side and ask for help.
Unfucking believable. Stability away from the black man. 21 years in the military, all to do this shit. What a horrible woman.
Years in the military.
Ma'am, 21 years. Ma'am, you supposed to say, I spent 21 years in the military and me and my husband, we out here getting some extra food and shit. That's what you supposed to be saying. Old ass pussy.
In the military. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government employee was stability. That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched.
That stability away from who, King? Stability away from who?
Away from the man that would have been in her corner through these troubled times if she had one, but he don't want her now.
But now that stability has been snatched. Away, the stability that she had that was away from the black man, that has been snatched, she said.
And he ain't snatching. He had to wait till you move a little bit, because I'm sure you haven't.
Stability, that stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched away from us.
There you go, guys. That was your sister. I know y'all don't like it. I know y'all don't like that shit, but that's what your sisters have become.
Let's keep it real though. They gonna survive this.
Yo,
they gonna survive it.
It's a Muslim bitch with that. What's the name of that stuffer? What's the name? The Muslim bitch. Yeah, she got all that shit on. Now that's a woman that got a man at home.
Yeah, she ain't worried about no handouts.
That woman is getting something for the family. She's there for her and her man. He's doing something else while this bitch got to get out there and stand online. And guess what? She can't show off her body. She can't show her face. She can't do shit but go get that food and come the fuck back home. So the question is, why won't your sisters do it, that Naga?
Because it's hard for them to put their pride to the side and ask for help.
Dang.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, if you couldn't have said any truer words, son. Look at that Muslim woman. Can you see her? She looked like a ghost in the back of the picture.
Oh yeah. I see her.
That bitch ain't out there for no. She works for the federal government. And she got a family. She's not allowed to wear her body outside. You heard?
Oh yeah.
Now that's a real bitch. That's a real bitch. Yeah, we didn't notice that, guys. I'm glad we played this again. Now, will the black woman say that she's out there because she's independent and she can't even wear her own fucking clothes? Does that look like an independent woman to you? Now that's a woman.
She looked like a woman with some sense.
That's a woman, son. Fuck what you niggas is talking about. We done found the crack in the program. We slowed the film down and played it backwards, right? And we found a ghost. We found a ghost in the computer. This is a Muslim woman who cannot wear her own clothes outside. Out there amongst a bunch of independent gladiator bitches. She's taking food back home for her family. And a bitch that worked 21 years in the military, she's out there by herself with nobody to speak for. What a pathetic bitch.
Girlfriend, if you swallowing, goggling.
I did.
Fucking bitches. They gonna end up go out there begging instead of being with the family. What a bunch of ratchets. I keep telling y'all, ain't no difference. Ain't no difference, pimp.
Take a step aside here. There is quite
not that one. But nevertheless, I love my Gladiator BWs. I love my Gladiator BWs, y'all. So don't be like that. I love to see these bitches, fight the fight. Fight, bitch.
You just want to humble black women.
For nearly 50 years,
I wish,
been a reliable source for the widest variety.
Julissa. Now federal workers are feeling the strain of the shutdown. More than 1 million, in fact, are either furloughed or working without pay, with, of course, no end in sight right now. In Maryland, just outside Washington, D.C., a food bank held a special event just for federal employees, serving more than double the households that they were expecting. Many say they're desperate for help as the pay freeze drags on.
Normally it's maybe a week or two or a day or two or whatever for furlough, but not like this, where there's nothing coming in.
There are resources available here in Houston for federal workers struggling to pay for basic needs during the shutdown. We've got
federal boss baddies. Let's get it. All right, let's go.
Come and click on.
Hold on. I want y'all to hear my bitch. There's one bitch I like. Unfortunately,
putting food on the table during a furlough or during a layoff can be a challenge. But starting today, the Capital Area Food Bank is stepping up to provide essential help to impacted federal workers and contractors when they need it most. The nonprofit is launching new food distribution sites all across the DMV, the first of which set to open in less than an hour. And News 4's Megan McGrath joins us live in Hyattsville, where that food bank will be held. Talk to a little bit about what's happening there, the need for this, and when people can start attending. Megan?
Well, the need is great. We've been seeing it building over the last couple of weeks. Folks are now going without paychecks as this government shutdown continues here. They're not even going to start distributing food at this location for another hour, and you can see the line that is forming here already. Food banks around the DMV are helping out, and today the Capital Area Food Bank has set up at a new distribution site here in Hyattsville at No Limits Outreach Ministry. All you have to do...
No Limit Soldier! I thought I told ya!
Shutdown continues here. They're not even going to start distributing food at this location for another hour, and you can see the line that is forming here already. Food banks around the DMV are helping out, and today the Capital Area Food Bank has set up at a new distribution site here in Hyattsville at No Limits Outreach Ministry. All you have to do is come here, show your federal ID, and you'll get a box of...
I want y'all to come down to No Limit Outreach Ministries, and I want y'all to donate some money for the federal workers.
At No Limit Outreach.
I want y'all to participate for the people.
Ministry. All you have to do is come here, show your federal ID, and you'll get a box of shelf-stable food. You can see one of the boxes right here. Lots of things inside. We've got spaghetti. We've got shelf-stable milk.
Hey, you got spaghetti. You got milk. You got rice. You got Cheetos.
There's rice, other things. You can see they're pulling more boxes out here. And actually, No Limits Outreach Ministry, they've been collecting donations of their own. If you look at this table right here, here are other food.
Nice. Look at this, y'all. This is good stuff.
Items.
Look.
Na.
Oreos with the red bag. I never saw those before. You got Oreos. You got some meat. You got some Danish. That look like a raspberry Danish.
Them red bag Oreos be slapping, bro. I ain't gonna even lie.
That shit before.
Yeah, nah, they got them down here, boy. Them things right there. Ah.
Are you serious? What is it? What is it?
I don't know, like they got that red cream on the inside. You know what I mean? Like,
velvet.
Yeah, the velvet. Yeah.
Okay.
It's that fire right there, bro.
Really? So they got goodies and all sorts of fire shit. They got rolls, Danish, donuts, Cheetos.
Yeah, they got all the stuff to appease a big back.
Be able to
ribs, pork shoulder. They got nice fresh meats.
Access here.
What that say? Chicken breast. Oh, chicken breast.
Here today as well. Now I've been talking to furloughed workers here. They're coming here to pick up boxes of food. They've been talking about how difficult it's been. Now I talked to one woman who didn't want her face shown on television.
Raspberry Danish, red Oreos, donuts, Cheetos.
Television. Another woman who didn't mind
milk. I don't know what that green stuff is, but that other stuff is rolls or bagels.
Being identified. But again, they say that they're going without paychecks and then
chicken breast. Oh, that's cold cuts.
Buying groceries has really gotten tough. Since I have to admit, this is
this is my queen. I need this bitch.
Going without paychecks and then buying groceries.
This is my new wife, son.
Has really gotten tough. Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever.
That's my bitch. You downtrodden bitch. Turn around.
Taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government employee was stability. That stability, that rug, if you will, has been snatched away from us.
You know, it's pretty difficult.
Not this bitch. No, please, no. No.
You know, you're trying to figure out how you're gonna
no.
Away from us.
You know, it's pretty difficult. You know, you're trying to figure out how you're gonna pay your bills.
Pay your bills, boo. Yo, what if this stuff really Yo, Pimp, do you think this he left. If this stuff really comes down on these women, it's gonna be some shit to see, man. I would really like to see this shit.
That rug, if you will.
My bitch right here, B. I'm sorry, guys. This is my bitch. She's struggling. She needs to turn her love around.
Buying groceries has really gotten tough.
Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military.
Ma'am, you need some eggplant, bitch. You fucked up out here, you silly bitch.
I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a...
And I tell you niggas all the time, they'll die just being a fuck to men. What a horrible bitch. I mean, if that's the case, you might as well, be in a polygamous family or whatever. At least y'all all together. But for some reason, she thought having her own bills and paying for her own meals was a good deal. And what the men say, turn your love around.
In the military, I've been a federal government employee for the past 2 years.
Bitch, you touch the ground.
I served 21 years in the military.
Turn your love around. Oh, you fucked up, bitch.
Since I have to admit, this is the first time I've ever taken advantage of something like this. I've not been in this predicament ever. I served 21 years in the military. I've been a federal...
Yo, see that big bitch in the back, the Bonnie bitch? See the Bonnie bitch in the back? We got another video where that bitch getting 3 bags of Cheetos. Big bitch. 3 bags of Cheetos. You out here at a food bank. Nah, I got the federal ID. I don't get that cheap shit like they be giving y'all in the poor community with the Mexicans and everybody. We got the raspberry Danish. We got the Cheetos. You big bitch. Yo, let's get to the big bitch.
Government employee for the past 2 years. The reason I wanted to become a federal government.
Let's get to the big bitch eating all the Cheetos and all that. Unfucking believable, man.
We're going to have enough for everybody. They're sending another truck.
With the government shutdown and
look at this bullshit. Now, we all know this woman with the purple pants on, she'll die, without getting no more eggplant in her life. She been made that, conclusion.
in week 4 and no end in sight.
Oh, turn it around. Hold on.
Enough for everybody.
Yo, how much, my nigga? She been that big ass.
Another truck.
With the government shut.
Turn your love around. Why she gonna bend this
week
pussy
4.
over for you niggas? Look at that there. Go ahead, girl.
No.
That's for you niggas out there. Bend that pussy over. You asked her to turn her love around. She turned it around. All right?
End in sight.
Just give her 2 boxes and a pizza.
For federal workers, the pay.
Yo, just give that bitch 2 boxes and a pizza, son.
Shutdown entering week 4 and no end in sight.
Just give her 2 boxes and a pizza.
For federal workers, the paychecks have stopped, but they still have families to feed.
You good? I hope it helps you.
Yo, son, mini corn dogs. Mini corn dogs, son. You niggas ever had a corn dog? Pause.
For federal workers, the paychecks have stopped, but they still have families to feed.
You good? I hope it helps.
I mean, let me stop playing, man. Yes, brother. I mean, damn, I got to do this for you niggas. Hit the Cash App. Yeah, man, my grandmother made corn dogs. My grandmother made corn dogs, you know what I'm saying, when we was young, son. Yeah. Pause. But yeah, they were delightful. They were delightful, King. I haven't had a corn dog since I was a child.
Pizza.
For federal workers, the paychecks have stopped, but they still have families to feed.
You good? I hope it helps you.
The Capital Area Food Bank is now doing food giveaways for federal workers. Here at this site in Hyattsville, many folks asked.
Look at that. How much? How much for that in the light blue? Niggas will hit that. Y'all niggas gonna stop all this playing.
The food bank is now doing.
We gonna do it now for you nasty niggas that act like you niggas don't hit pussy. Let's
food
go.
Giveaways for federal workers here at this site.
This one in the light blue shirt, niggas is hitting that. Look, let's get it. Niggas is hitting that.
Not show their face.
There you go. What about this one with the with the tan K legs? She got the K legs. She got the tan K legs. Niggas is hitting that.
Less times have been tough.
You niggas. Oh, she light skinned. Niggas definitely hitting that.
It's not fair that the federal government employees and military members are being used as pawns in whatever this is.
Groceries are expensive. You go in 1 week, something's $5. The next time it's $10. It's a tough time.
The food giveaways will take place 4 times a week.
Here's the 3 bag. I think this is the 3 bags of Cheetos. Yo, this big bitch got 3 bags of Cheetos. These are the Cheetos right here.
Different locations in DC.
This the bitch from the purple.
God bless you. God bless you, okay?
I hope
y'all come back for church. 11 o'clock, we're here.
And these volunteers.
Remember the bitch had the purple on, right?
Aren't the only ones stepping up.
These the Cheetos. This is the Cheetos. The gator bitch.
We
3
are
bags of
opening,
Cheetos.
our donation. A meal delivery company in Heim. Greenbaum herself used to work. Federal workers.
Oh, this looks nice.
Can sign up.
Look at that. Look at the federal workers. They get good food. Look at that. Wow. Look at there, guys.
To receive about 3 to 5 meals at a time. Greenbaum herself used to work in the federal government and says she knows what it's like to be furloughed.
It's always been something really important to me to make sure that people are fed. It's how I grew up. My mom always said, if you have food and somebody else doesn't, you give it away because that's just what you do.
Back at this giveaway.
Here we go. Look at Shorty back there with the brown tights. Niggas is hitting that.
If you're in the line, you don't get service They will schedule an appointment for tomorrow.
Federal workers say they're just holding out hope the shutdown ends soon.
Yes, we're going to pray we're back to work.
We thank you for watching it.
Man, that's what we talking about, guys.
The president plans to eliminate more than 2,000 jobs in the Department of the Interior. These jobs are found mostly in western states. Officials say the Interior Department layoffs were planned before.
I'm sorry about that, but yeah, the bitch got the
Stay ahead of business threats with 24/7 proactive network security from Optimum Business. Get secure.
The shutdown of the federal government has just entered its fourth week. Democrats and Republicans are talking.
Problem is, not to each other. No one.
The Capitol as lines wrapped around this.
Here we go. Here we go. Now I'm gonna show you all the pussy you niggas are hit.
Frustration.
Niggas, I don't know about that. Niggas is hitting that though.
And is also deepening just a few miles from the Capitol as lines wrapped.
Let's go. I'm gonna show you all the pussy you niggas going. Look at the shorty in the gray. Shorty in the gray and her shorty, your niggas is hitting that. Shorty with the black, niggas is hitting that.
Washington area.
This is what they did to you black niggas.
Area food bank where hundreds of
niggas is hitting all
furloughed federal workers showed up.
Look at those tights. Look at those big legs with the purple. Niggas is hitting that.
In some cases, for the very first time.
You got me. Look at that. Niggas is hitting that.
Sandra Wright has worked for the Department of Housing and Urban Development for 40 years.
Why did you decide to come here?
Just to stock up on food, because we're not going to be getting paid this coming week.
Melissa Westbrook is a 22-year veteran of the Defense Department.
I don't know about this bitch.
I need to pay my bills.
I don't know about that.
And we need this to hurry up and, be over.
But you niggas is hitting it. Fuck it.
So it's stressful.
A second truckload of food had to be brought in due to the high demand.
This is overwhelming.
Pastor Oliver Carter helps run the food pantry, but even he isn't immune.
All that fake hair niggas is hitting that.
My wife works for the federal government right now.
And she's furloughed.
And we got a check last week, a half a check, and this week is no check coming. So we should be in line too. It's really great that we can help other people while we need help.
I don't know about mama.
Tonight, President Trump rejected Democrats' request for a meeting, saying that.
Yeah, so that's what it is, man. That's what I wanted to show you niggas real quick, man. I done went, extended the time further than I wanted to, man. I'll come back later on, man. Thank you, niggas.